Leos, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. This is going to be a look at your love life. We're going to be doing a love check-in from now until the end of December. I'm going to be using two new decks. I'm going to briefly tell you what they are for anybody who wants to get them for themselves. I have the Price of Love Oracle as well as the Life is a Board Game Tarot deck. These are both by the same company, Kaleidodope. You can find them on Instagram. And any information you need to book a reading, any of that jazz will be listed in the description. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. What's the overlying energy surrounding my Leo's love life? Now into the end of December. I'm going to let the cards fly out because, okay, that technically tried to fly. Okay. Wait to me. Alrighty, so let's take it. So the cards we have confusion and also breakup and makeups. Interesting. So current energy or overlying energy. So with this makeup and breakups and confusion card here, things feel very hazy. That's the first thing that I'm getting. Like as I was looking at this confusion card, it felt like the static that you see on TVs. And how like when you sit there and you look at the TV for a long time while it's all staticky, how you can kind of get like sucked into the pixelation and it's a lot. But I just get this hazy energy where it's like you don't know what's next. You're confused. There may be some abrupt energy that may be surrounding some sort of connection that you're in now where things abruptly ended, where you guys are arguing and the next thing you know, you guys are blocking each other. You guys aren't speaking to each other anymore. Okay. For others of you, this may have already happened where you split up from an individual here and you're single and you're in this in-between state of, okay, am I going back to the situation or am I moving forward? And it's confusing because there's a lot of unfinished business that's there, unfinished conversations, things that you don't quite understand as a whole. So it's a lot. You may even have somebody who you broke things off with try to resurface. And when they resurface, you may have had such a bad experience with this individual, but really wanted it to work out. And when they come back around, it's like you're confused in terms of whether or not that's smart. So these are some of the things that I see with these cards. But the first card, let's go ahead and get into that. Your current feelings is represented by the Fool card. So you want some fresh energy going in your love life, whether that's you being single and you want to date new people, like completely new people, not wanting to accept old people back into your life, or you being committed and wanting to either try different tactics or let me not say tactics, but new ways of dealing with your person or new ways of showing up for your relationship, or hoping and expecting your person to show up differently and change certain things that you've been expressing have been issues for you for a while now. Now, another thing that I'm kind of seeing with this energy, a lot of you feel like maybe you need to go about the way, some of you need to go, it's a lot of energy coming through. A lot of you feel like maybe you need to go about different ways of meeting people. You may notice that you get different results when you meet people a different way. But getting deeper into what's surrounding your love life as a whole, I have the Independence Avenue, which is the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, a lot of you who are watching this, you're single. Even if you're in a relationship, it feels more so like you're by yourself or you're not getting the support that you need. And you may be having to take this more independent route or feeling as if maybe you need to get away from this relationship as a whole. because your person's acting like they're not with you and acting as if they're single. All right, why is this Nine of Pentacles here as the... Ooh, that was way too many cards. I would have taken them. All right, clarifying that I have the soulmates in connection place as well as the indecision way. So yeah, there's a lot of confliction, butting heads, conversations that aren't getting any type of resolve. That's what I'm seeing. Now, your person / love interest, their feelings for you. I have development of affection and creative energy, which is represented by the Page of Cups. So they really care about you. They really care about you. They wish that they could be more for you. They feel like in some cases that they are either not enough for you because of their financial status or where they may be at in life, and you may be somebody who's more so ahead of them, or you're looking for a certain archetype of a man or a woman. They could also feel like they're not enough in terms of like what they have to offer, just more so from a self-esteem level within themselves could be making them feel this way. Or they feel like they're the cause of why the relationship may be going left. This could be flirtatious energy where they've done things that are kind of questionable and they've lost your level of trust. So they understand that, they get that, and they may be trying to give you a chance to get to a point to where you trust them again, or you're at least open to trying. But they're kind of like reasoning with why you may have separated yourself emotionally from this individual. They also, now another thing I'm seeing, they may also feel as if like the way you may be handling things is slightly petty, or that you can be emotionally petty at times. I just have to be honest with what it says here. I'm not saying it. I'm not dating you. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. If this is also somebody who you're newly dating, they really see themselves potentially growing with you. The Page of Cups feels like opportunity. So this is like feelings that are brewing. Things are getting interesting between you two, and they're really feeling you. Now, what's hidden below the surface? I do have the mentally stuck way, which is the Eight of Swords. So what's below the surface is mental confliction on your end or your person of interest end, where either both of you guys or either one of you is in a position to where you don't really know what you want to do, and you don't really want to leave the relationship either, because it's like, well, if I leave this relationship, would that be a bad decision? Will there be consequences to that? Is there something on the other side? Like, is the grass greener? So it's like this mental constriction that's taking place, or feeling victimized by the circumstance, because both of you guys could be acting slightly unruly and unpredictable, and it may be too much for both of you. Now, what I see in terms of their next set of actions towards you, your love interest, I have the Perseverance Gardens, which is the Seven of Wands. So if you're with this person now, regardless of what you guys are going through, they're definitely going to stay by your side. It may be a struggle. You guys may be being defensive towards each other, or this person's being defensive towards you, but they're definitely not going to up and leave anytime soon, at least not in the month of December. Now, this is a forecast for just this time frame, not January, February, all those other months. Okay, so I can't speak for that. But for right now, they're going to still fight for this relationship, even in being defensive, even in being difficult, or you guys going through your challenges, you know? Another thing that I'm seeing, if this is a newer connection, they could be slightly acting defensive if they're someone who's like dating after going through some trials and tribulations in their past, and they're not, healed all the way. Or I'm seeing a situation where you guys are more so exemplifying defensive, like hard to get to know energy. And this person is like working diligently to still try to get to know you. So it's like this person is still trying to fight for your attention, essentially. So pick which scenario resonates with you. because I'm definitely seeing different energy for different sets of people here. Now, the advice, I have the Death card. There's a need for you to try some new ways of doing things. Like I said, with the Fool card energy, you guys already have the right idea in terms of trying a new way of handling things, a new tactic in dating, going after newness in the first place. So with the Death card, this is making sure you're not focusing on things that have ended, things that have died out, to a point to where it's affecting your new beginning. Because the worst thing you can do is just focus and harp on and mourn old energy in the midst of trying to get new energy in your life. So if you're going to stay in a relationship with somebody who put you through some infidelity issues, make sure you're fully letting go of what happened and moving forward, and not harping on it and bringing it up every chance you can. Okay. But this is what I see. Now, when it comes to what's ahead, I do have the supporter of ambition and business success, which is the Queen of Wands. And yeah, there may be a huge focus on self. There may be another fire sign of significance that you may be really admiring on a romantic level, of course. You may be really attracted to somebody who's really charming, who may be very successful or has their head on straight, if not successful. All right. Some of you could be also choosing to preserve your energy by not dating at all, mainly because you may have like certain financial goals you may be trying to meet. And you may also be very confused when it comes to where you stand with certain individuals or with love as a whole. So like I said, it's confusion, like we touched on in the beginning, but I do wish you the best of luck. I hope that this was helpful and you took something from this video. Definitely thumbs it up, subscribe if you did, and I'll see you later.